Hey Josh, it's Tuesday, and to start off, to answer your question from last week, um, if I remember, yeah, I remember what it was. Funny story with that. I've determined that I'm wanting to wait at least another school year before I move out, just so that I can get the ball rolling again and just to get everything figured out, basically. So that won't be happening for a little while. But yeah, so anyway, on to the topic of this video. Don't really have a whole hell of a lot. This week is the past 5 days or so, I've had a lot going on. So first off, I had to work Saturday, which I don't normally work Saturdays because it was supposedly Fake Patty's Day here in Kent, and turned out that's not what it was. And so we had planned for having, I believe, 3 times the amount of people that we would normally have on a Saturday for the same amount of business that we normally would have, which is not much when you have 5, almost 6 drivers. So, Saturday kind of dragged on, but I had my session on Saturday night, except that I didn't. So, I was supposed to be having 4 of my players there on Saturday, or 4 out of my 5 players. No, yeah, I only have 4 players, never mind. Well, I technically have 5, but one of them's off in college, and I've already talked with him to basically take him out of the campaign for a little while. I was supposed to be having 4 of my 4 players there. One of them ended up having to work, one of them ended up having something else come up, and one of them completely forgot. So it was just me and my friend Theo. So I ended up not having my session. Oh well, I'm planning on having that on the 22nd, I believe, is when I'm planning on that. It'll either be the 22nd or 24th, because one of our main players isn't gonna be able to be there on the 23rd. I would have preferred to do that this weekend, but I have to work, and also one of our other campaigns is gonna be happening on Saturday, which, that's actually kind of a funny story with that. That I'll get to here in a moment. But yeah, so I'm going to be having that on the 22nd or 24th. I'm still determining that right now. But yeah, hopefully this one will actually work out. And we actually added in a new player who's going to be playing a barbarian. So that's going to be nice when I have a currently all-caster party. I currently have a sorcerer, a druid, an eldritch knight, and a delusional monk who thinks he's a cleric, which is kind of a funny story with her. It's kind of funny with him. But yeah, now that I have the barbarian, we have 1, a damage dealer, and 2, a damage taker. So that's gonna be nice. I can actually throw harder enemies at them, so yay, I get to replan things. Haha. But yeah, so that's, hopefully that goes well. But so now to talk about the session that was going on Saturday, or that was going to be going on Saturday. I'm working Saturday night because it's actual Fake Patty's Day, because Sunday is St. Patrick's Day, and so we have a bunch of people scheduled for that as well. So I'm working that evening, so I wouldn't have been able to make it to the session. So what my DM ended up doing for that was, yesterday we had a session where it was me and my friend or one of the other guys who is actually playing my character's twin, because we kind of figured like, hey, if one of them's gonna be off doing something, may as well have the other one join in as well, because why not? So we started off with just the two of us, and then our DM's brother, who was in that campaign as well, ended up joining. And so it was kind of unintentional that he was going to be joining. But yeah, so now the one on Saturday is just going to be the one-on-one session, so I'm excited to hear how that one goes. But yeah, so I guess that'll do, yeah, I don't really have anything else real to talk about, so, I guess my question for you is, this is backtracking a little bit, but I was actually practicing some voices today while at work, while I was driving around for, some of the characters in my campaign. So my question for you is, what is your favorite accent or voice that you have ever done for any of your characters, whether it be a player character or an NPC character? So that'll do for this video, so Josh, I will see you on Friday. Later, bro.